All right, it's Monday. It's the rundown. It's fight week. It is presented by Oak Heart. Get your oak and gingers. Get them in the fridge. Get them ready to go before Christmas, before Hanukkah, which is tomorrow. So you got to buy today. It is brought to you by Mott & Bow. Use the code RUNDOWN2017. You can get 20% off your first order. Mott & Bow sells high-quality jeans at fair prices. Normally, jeans this good cost at least $200. They sell them for around $100. Use the promo code again, RUNDOWN2017 at mottandbow.com. 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 20% off code RUNDOWN2017. What, Dan?
Yeah, what?
I've been waiting for my dip to show up for like 4 days. I haven't had a dip in 4 days.
This was like when you're at a sporting event
Finally
and everyone
came.
thinks there's a fight somewhere.
No, it finally
everyone's
came.
looking.
I've been literally just been like sitting refreshing UPS or USPS, whatever the fuck. Finally here.
For a
Been
dip?
on edge.
Some sort of special dip?
Yeah, it's a new dip. Got no tobacco, only nicotine. It's fucking great. Trying to quit. It's great.
Is it
Yeah, it
like
doesn't
the real deal?
ruin your
I'm
gums.
so elementary in that. Like, I thought tobacco and nicotine were like virtually the same thing.
No. Nicotine gives you the buzz. Tobacco's what like ruins your
So
gums.
what is it made of?
Tea leaves.
That
You
sounds
can only
like
order
pussy
online.
shit.
So I've been
I was
sitting
gonna
here
say, I feel like
for
you're gonna
4
make
days.
fun
I've
of
been
this,
waiting
right?
for it to
Doesn't
come.
it?
What'd you say?
You're
Sounds
gonna
like
make fun
pussy
of
shit.
this.
I mean, that's
Tea
fine.
leaves.
Yeah, I would
Is
like
it
to
a-
have
is
a
it a pouch
jaw
or
in
a
like
pinch?
15
Yeah,
years.
no one wants your jaw
Pouches?
to fall apart.
No,
Or
no,
like you pinch
it's
it?
good. It's pinch. Yeah, it's good, dude. Feidelberg, Coley, all these Carabas, all these guys fucking swear by it. I've been getting them on it. I've been dying. Sorry.
Sunflower
This is like
seed
my
guy.
dog, like getting its bark box.
Yeah, I mean, I could see you were wildly distracted.
Yeah.
NFL, big story. Carson Wentz, done for the season, torn ACL.
He could be done for his career, to be honest. It could be it. This could be it.
We don't want to root that, but you never know how a guy will bounce back ACL. I
Is
mean,
this the thing you guys are just like really sticking it to Philly today?
well, it's not sticking into Philly.
I mean, he's not done for his career.
He
He
might,
had an
he
ACL.
might
You
not
never
ever
know.
be the same player.
Okay.
That's a fair thing to
major
say.
injury.
Guys come back from ACLs.
Yeah,
now.
Brady did. He won like 30 Super Bowls, so that's something to think about as Philly fans.
Might not ever be the same.
It sucks. I listened to a little. I was standing waiting in
It
the
sucks
control
for
room.
Philly fans.
No, it sucks for the NFL. You guys, you don't watch enough football, Kevin. Like
Yeah.
there's
I do.
I
Deshaun
don't
Watson.
care enough about the rest of the league.
When Aaron Rodgers goes out for 7 weeks, the quality of games goes down. Like there's
Yeah, I don't care.
4 or 5 guys in the NFL that if you lose them, the Sunday slate sucks. That's just a fact. So Brady, Russell Wilson, Rodgers, Roethlisberger, Carson Wentz has gone into that spot. When you lose one of those guys, the quality of the entire league goes down. And I love watching football. So that's I mean,
I get it.
like Deshaun Watson was at least gave us a reason to watch Texans games. Do you know what I mean? Like
I
the Texans
gamble,
playing
so,
the
I mean-
Ravens on Monday night a couple weeks ago. That would have been a fun game with Deshaun Watson in it.
I just care about my team, so I'm like, I get it. It sucks for Philly fans. I don't care.
Well, let's
about
put it this way.
the quality of the Eagles games.
Bears don't stink, right?
Yeah.
And it's
I still watch every NFL game.
no, but I'm saying
Yeah.
Bears going to Philadelphia, NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
There's no party like this is going to help us get to the Super Bowl.
Oh, of course. That's a totally different argument. If you're
I am
a
just-
contender in the NFC, you should absolutely be happy. But if you are someone whose team is not in it and you love the NFL like I do, I would like to see the quarterbacks healthy.
I totally get your point.
Yeah, because
But-
it's just like we don't have many good quarterbacks right now.
I said
as is.
I put the Super Bowl pick'em as a pick'em, the Patriots versus the Eagles.
Right.
There's nobody who can beat the Patriots now in my mind. And I don't even care. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
more
mean, like the
NFC
Vikings, I
and
guess, like their defense is really good, but I wouldn't say. I mean, it's fucking Case Keenum.
Fast forward though, even more. When I'm not happy the guy got injured, but I love watching other people suffer.
Yeah, no. If you have,
I also think you're allowed to like talk shit about it.
Oh, of course you are.
Like,
as
people
long
are
as
like,
you
"Come on,
admit,
don't
as
make
long
fun
as
of
you
an
admit
injury."
that,
It's
like,
like-
if this happened to Brady, you would be crying, Dave.
It did happen to Brady.
Yeah, but you'd be crying right now if
Totally.
if this happened to Brady and people were coming at you. Like, we all are very sensitive about injuries.
I don't know that I'd tell people to die in a grease fire.
Who told you that?
A lot of Eagles fans.
I have no problem with that too.
They said
Yeah.
die in a
If
grease
I
fire.
Yeah,
here's what you
injuries
shouldn't
get
do.
sensitive.
You shouldn't like specifically laugh like at Carson Wentz.
Yes.
If you like tag him on Twitter, you're an
Correct.
asshole.
Yeah,
I
we're on
think you
the
can
same
talk
page
as
with that.
much shit to any Eagles
Yeah,
fan
so
you want,
I said-
and then they have every right to say fuck you, die in a fire.
But the ironic thing is, if you say die in a grease fire, like you're saying like
You're being just disrespectful
Yeah, but I mean,
and
I
mean
sent a
as-
tweet to Lewis, Fran, and Smitty. maybe 30 seconds after.
It was quick.
Yeah, it was quick because it loses its effect.
Look, I've been on both sides.
Yeah.
I obviously would if I were an Eagles fan, I'd be pretty sensitive about it, but that doesn't really mean that you have every right to do that.
That's
I have no
sports.
problem with that.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine expecting other fan bases to properly mourn this injury.
Oh, I'm not mourning him, but I am.
I get what you're saying.
Actually
And by the way,
I wish
you want to watch
playoffs
Carson
would
Wentz
be better
play.
with Carson Wentz in it.
No doubt. But you're not in the playoffs.
Correct.
So that,
Yeah,
Your
and
mind is skewed.
but the majority of the NFL doesn't make the playoffs.
And there is also different cities. So, Philadelphia is a city
Right.
that is born for they throw snowballs at Santa. Michael Irvin basically died, and they're giving him a standing O. So they're a city that they have it coming when bad things happen.
Yeah.
To them. If that's a Midwest, if that's I don't know, but no one's going crazy.
I mean, when
Marcus
Derrick Rose tore his knee 5 billion times, I got just dragged on the internet with jokes.
And you wouldn't
and
even.
it was fine.
And you don't even think, to me, Chicago's not generally a city that you do that.
Right.
Philadelphia, East Coast
Oh, yeah,
cities.
Philadelphia,
Philly
you
dishes
get it.
it, and then you got to take
Here
it.
we go.
I mean, here we go. You do that to any city, you're going to get that response. It doesn't matter. You do that to Boston, you think Boston
Yeah,
people
but
are
East
fucking coming
Coast
for
cities
revenge?
are Philly's you are Philly. You're just this blockhead.
Oh, so we deserve it. We deserve unhappiness.
Yes.
It's true though.
I mean, Philly.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's throw snowballs at Santa.
All
Let's
the
cheer for
Eagles-
paralyzed Michael Irvin, but be nice to us when our star
Philly
quarterback
deserves
hurts his
misery.
knee. And by the way, he's not dead.
no, he's not dead. He's not dead.
Bring up older cliches. Well, all right. I
Well, how is that a
never
cliche?
heard Philly
How
fans
is it a
throw
cliche if
snowballs
it's
at
the
Santa.
truth?
What do you mean it's the truth? That happened 50 years ago, and the
Well, it's
Michael
not
Irvin thing is
cliche.
misconstrued.
Well, how's that misconstrued?
Because they booed the actual hits. They didn't, or they cheered the actual hit. They didn't boo him or cheer him when he was on the ground.
I think it was on the
Deion
ground.
Sanders
What
was
about the
doing
flare
some,
gun at Monday Night Football?
That happened.
Yeah. What about that drunk guy? Now he's dead. Who threw up on that little girl?
Oh, yeah.
That was
the
bad.
Phillies game. That was bad.
You gotta wear that.
very
You
bad.
gotta wear
You gotta wear a lot of
How
them.
about every
You gotta wear all
stabbing-
of them, by the
no,
way.
no,
You
no,
gotta
no,
wear
no,
all of
every
them.
stabbing that goes on in
What's
Oakland
the
every
one
year.
stadium that had a jail underneath it?
Gotta wear
the
that
vet.
one.
Yeah, the vet.
Gotta wear
But
all
also,
these.
These are all
the
cliches.
paint in the
you're-
vet
you mean to
caused
tell me,
all
like-
you Phillies to have brain cancer. Fucking terrible.
Cliches.
It's terrible.
See?
What was that?
The vet. You not know the link between all the Phillies from the 80s are
Yeah,
all
Darren
having
Dalton,
cancer
Darren Dalton, Tug
because they
McGraw,
cheaped
Tug-
on the paint.
Oh, I mean, that's
These
like
are all
asbestos
Philly.
problem.
These are
Sad.
all.
It's not a Philly.
Stereotypes exist for a reason.
No, these are all cliches that actually just happened.
I disagree.
I disagree with facts. I disagree with
facts.
what transpired
You're
in the
gonna tell me,
world.
every single masshole out there isn't just going to be an asshole no matter what?
Yeah, no,
There's
assholes,
assholes are out there,
Yeah,
but
you
I
gotta
don't
wear
deny
that
it.
too.
I'm saying there's some in Philly, but there's also
Philly's
a lot
trash.
of great people. Philly's not trash. You're trash.
All right.
Beat that.
He got you there.
Yeah.
He did get you there.
That's a page out of your
That
book.
was.
That was-
You don't have anything to come back on that. You are trash.
Yeah.
Either way, my bottom line is you can say whatever you want. I had no problem with you said, Dave. I had no problem with Philly fans coming back at you. I think it sucks because the dude was balling. He was fucking probably best quarterback, outside of Brady in the league this year. The playoffs are not going to be as good.
What do you do? I still think the Eagles could very easily make it. In fact, they'd still be my pick for the Super Bowl, I think, with Foles.
I don't know.
Nick
Wentz
Foles
makes
is about
so
as
much
good of a
shit-
situation as you can
Wentz
have.
makes so much shit happen.
I agree with
He
you.
makes so many plays with his feet and keeps plays alive.
But
I
you
just
know,
don't
your
think it's the
backup
same.
quarterback situation could be a lot worse.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Nick
oh
Foles.
yeah,
So,
for sure.
Hindsight,
Absolutely.
obviously what was lost, but they had to win that game because they'd have lost home. They're not going to
Yeah,
go on the road. And
correct,
win. And by the
correct.
way, Jared Goff, I know he's a Barstool guy. He looked like puke at the end of that game. Like,
Yeah, he had a tough
puke.
end of the game.
Like when he held onto the ball for an hour and got stripped, and I don't know what they were doing on that last three. Now he looked like he thought it was the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah, I do not think the Eagles will go to the Super Bowl now. I think
So who would you be your pick right now?
I'm gonna say it, but you're gonna laugh in my face. I'm gonna say the Falcons. I think
boy.
they're.
Oh my God, for the sake
here's-
of that,
okay,
I
so
hope
here's
that
my
does
only
not
argument.
happen.
Here's my only
Can you
argument for
imagine
the
that, or-
Falcons. Here's my only argument. I still think the Packers are looming, but they don't control their own destiny. So even if they run the table, they still could be out. And with Rodgers coming back, but the Falcons.
On the road. So
I always you always got to be careful of those teams that have played their worst football and survived.
Yeah.
It's like if they can put together, you know what I mean? You
But
don't
they
want a
haven't
team
looked
that's
remotely like they're putting
No, I
together.
know. Matt Ryan's look bad, but like if they kind of put a little together and they start peaking at the right time. It's like, the Patriots always, don't look the same in September as they do in December. The Falcons have not looked great, but if they can put it together, their defense is.
No one talks about is Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina. I still don't trust Cam in like a big situation with his. I just don't. Funch had a great year.
If it's Atlanta Patriots.
There's no chance.
I almost like if I was a Falcons fan, I would rather that not happen.
Yeah. I'd
rather just
stunned
knock
if it's
it.
Atlanta. I still think it'll be Eagles Patriots. I think
the Packers are definitely gonna the Packers are gonna be heard from at least.
Yeah. And the
crazy.
Vikings are a legitimate.
He's
team.
back next week.
He's back next week. They got to run the table, and then I think they have to have the Panthers lose a game or the Falcons lose a game.
State and Liberty, use the code Rundown. These are Michigan guys. A lot of people, this probably should have been the ad, but a lot of people have been asking me about the jacket that I'm wearing in pizza reviews. It's like this white, kind of button up, but that is State and Liberty that they sent to me. Everybody asks, where do I get that? It's a very nice jacket. I actually almost didn't want to say it, but that's me being a selfless player because I don't want a ton of people running around with this jacket. But it's 10% off. State and Liberty dress shirts are extremely low maintenance, wrinkle-free, machine washable. If you got an athletic build, they say like me. I don't know who that's designed for on this ad.
Probably you, dude.
The three of us, not.
It's probably you.
I guess I'm the closest. That's
a
winning
gross.
gross.
That's false advertising.
The Special Olympics, I guess.
Yeah.
For athletic bodies.
Someone's got to win.
Yeah. I'm looking for a great fitting, stretchy shirt. Give these guys a try. I've been wearing this stuff in some pizza reviews lately and love them. Oh, they have that in there. I specifically have been wearing the jacket. So use the code Rundown 10% off. Sticking with football, the Jags-Seahawks game was unbelievable. For some reason, I knew that game was never over, even though the Jags had a huge lead.
Russell Wilson is like that. He's that guy.
But even, it was one of those things where all the Jags had to do is not give up 70-yard touchdown plays.
Right, but Russell Wilson is that guy who you just don't, you never ever can count him out.
And then after the game, there's a brawl. It reminded me vaguely of the Super Bowl when, after it was over, the Seahawks just started really cheap-shotting people. Then they're trying to climb into the crowd and fight people. Bunch of different takeaways on this. Seahawks are kind of dead. Our guy here, Blake Bortles, is not getting enough credit. He was dropping dimes all over the place. And it was almost in a weird way frustrating because so many people talk about Mariota, who is so bad. And
what the fuck happened to him?
He is horrible.
Horrible.
He single-handedly cost them the game. He was just throwing the worst
interceptions. Are you out on him career? You're
him
done
and
with him?
Jameis. Yeah. Both of them.
I wasn't on Jameis. I've never been on Mariota. People were
Jameis looks like he doesn't know how to throw a football.
And people are writing off Bortles. Bortles looks excellent.
Have you done a Wikipedia club with him recently?
Yeah, we did one for Thanksgiving.
And he's still out there slinging it.
Dude,
so.
he's the man. And he, I won't even say it. Never mind. I was gonna say the Jaguars I could see a scenario where the Jaguars give the Patriots a tough game. Their defense is good. So the only way to beat the Patriots in the playoffs is you need a pass rush, a good defense, and a grinded out offense. They are built for January football.
I know.
I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just throwing it out there.
And I know people are gonna say, Dave, you're cocky and what. I swear to God, I was thinking because
it's Tom Coughlin too.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It's Tom Coughlin.
I was thinking about this. I was brushing my teeth because a lot of people say, I was making fun of the Steelers, who I think are not good. And people are like, you don't worry about the Steelers, you got to worry about the Jags.
The Steelers are a different defense now, Shazier.
Big time. And that, by the way, the Shazier's that's one you don't poke the fun
And
at
the Ravens are different defense without Jimmy Smith. So both
I was
those
brushing my teeth thinking about the Ravens. People being like, watch out for the Ravens. The Jags, excuse me.
Yeah.
The Jags going to Foxborough.
I know.
I literally spit my toothpaste and laughed.
If you looked
I looked in the mirror at myself.
They
Like
will
people
lose that
saying,
game.
the Jacksonville Jaguars
Dave.
are going to go into
Dave,
Foxborough
I
and beat
totally
us.
agree.
Chaps. Beat us, chaps.
But
Not a
the
chance.
makeup of a team that can beat the Patriots, the Jaguars have
Fine.
that.
Take the
If
name.
you put the Jaguars in the Ravens uniform,
Yes,
they
then I'm
would
worried.
beat
Yes,
the Patriots.
there are certain teams. We said this
I
about
know.
the
I
Falcons.
agree. I agree with you guys.
I know this is
will just
crazy
lose.
because the Pats had 12-0 against snow games. Gas told me this morning, but the Jags are legit built that way. If there is a game, well, Seattle was Seattle until they won too. Everybody's like Seattle's a big time team now because they've done it for a couple years in a row. The young Jags are just like that.
Yeah, but
They
Seattle-
fucking ball out on
Nobody
D.
has a better
They are
quarterback
so good
duo
on
in the
D.
league. They're the fastest linebackers in the
It's
league.
great. It's great.
So
Tom
don't think
Coughlin,
they
does
could
Tom
beat the
Coughlin
Patriots?
make you a little
I don't
nervous,
think they-
Dave?
do you think they could beat
Dave,
the
does Tom Coughlin make you a
Anybody
little
can
nervous?
eat it. I mean, the Giants weren't better than the Patriots whenever they beat them. in
Yes,
the
they
Super
were.
Bowl.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were. At
9
the
and
time,
6
they
before
were.
they go.
What's that? No, they were
They
better.
were 9-7 before they got in.
Yeah, but I mean, they were. We struggled with them in the regular season. We were on a down spin. They were up. Like the Giants, the
what-
first Super Bowl, the 18-1. That like if they played 100 times, it's probably like 50-50.
But those teams are those teams are similar.
But the Giants are
pass rush.
the Giants are the Giants. The Jags are
Jags
not.
are the Jags.
No, I know.
Jacksonville is not
I
going to
know,
rise up out
if you
of
put them in any
nowhere.
other uniform, they would have a chance.
Change the city, change
That's
the
why
name, and you're good to go.
I don't care what the score of that Falcons
Right.
game was
I
at
get
any
you.
point. It's
I
like
don't
at the end,
disagree.
it's never going to say Falcons ahead of the Patriots. Just like at Foxborough.
There are
I
just
agree.
certain teams in all of sports. Certain teams that are just never going to win.
It's
You
going to
know
be
it.
fun when we go. It's going to be fun.
Okay, you may go. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who else will. It's like the worst of the
It's
worst.
the Chargers and the Jags.
Yeah, I
Those
mean,
are
we already
two
beat the
teams.
shit out of the Steelers. We beat the shit out of the Ravens. I mean, you guys are the only ones that I'm really worried about.
Oh, thank you, chaps.
That's it.
You've
Just
been
you
you've
guys.
been blessed with Chaps'
The
worry.
Jags are only worried
Didn't
about
come
the
out,
Patriots.
That didn't come out how you wanted it to come out.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no duh, you're worried about the Patriots.
That's the classic no duh. We had to break out no doy.
Well, that's ugly. Don't do that.
No, it is though. It's like chaps. You're only worried about yeah.
You only got to
think?
get through one of those games, though. Only one.
But that's like kind of.
Well,
Big?
sure. Yeah, of course it'll
It's
be
not
big.
just like it's the Patriots.
We'll see.
The baddest.
I love
bully.
your sweatshirt.
It's like
this is a
the
good
baddest bully on the block for the last 20 years, basically. It's kind of a big deal. Just if we can just slide by the Pats, we'll be all right. Kind of big deal.
Dave is just ruthless Patriots mode right now, just fucking just
how-
shoving Smitty and Chaps and like just
How could you
dunking
not
on
be?
people.
I mean, it's
By the way, to this actual story, the end of the game, no one is happier that Quentin Jefferson went into the stands than Michael Bennett. Because
Yeah.
Michael Bennett is such a fucking scumbag.
Yep.
The worst.
Pure trash.
Yep.
Dude,
Didn't he win
pure
like some Man
trash.
of the
By the way,
Year award or some
Pure
shit,
trash.
too?
He not
Fuck
only
outta
went at
here.
that guy's knees, he did it
To
twice.
roll over.
Yeah.
By the way,
Twice.
I rooted for that guy to get into the crowd. I would have loved for him to get in the crowd.
who wasn't?
Yeah.
You had
You
to.
throw that shit, you deserve it. Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Stanton, Carlos Stanton, whatever you want to call him, he signed.
Well, let's be clear. Nobody calls him Carlo except for you.
I'm going to call him Carlos Stanton. We got Carabas over there shaking his head, probably getting
Another
around.
person you're going to dunk on?
No.
Yeah.
He's probably getting around
coming.
and publishing that blog. This is bad news for the Red Sox fans, Mets fans, everybody. Just his press conference. Any thoughts on Carlos Stanton going to the Yankees, Carabas?
I'm not actually worried about this at all. I've already planned out how the Red Sox are going to counteract this.
Is this a new development? This is
breaking news.
Me, Fights, and Steve figured it out when we were recording Section 10. The Red Sox are going to sign JD Martinez.
good
They're
answer.
going to put him in left field, move Benintendi to center. They're going to use Jackie Bradley Jr. in a trade for Marcelo Zuna, put him at DH, and then move Hanley Ramirez to first base. There's your counter to that.
Looks like Carabas, you're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
Oh, yeah. Because
JD Martinez, by the way, is a very legit answer.
Yes.
To
45
Although
home
I'm
runs
always
for
scared of those
JD.
guys who are going to sign like the
Me too.
life-changing contract.
Yeah.
Like,
That
that's
is
then
a
they
concern.
change.
Just not
Their
yet.
life
Right,
changes.
exactly.
I'm still not convinced we're like everyone's penciling him in for 50 home runs. I'm not convinced of that.
You can't, you can't pencil anybody in for that match. Like,
Who, Giancarlo?
yeah.
I'll pencil him 50.
The Red Sox
But
Twitter
I'm
handle.
saying he could have a very, very good
Okay,
year and still hit 45.
I'll pen
Like,
him in for 40. Is that
yes,
fair?
yes.
Yeah.
But my point being that 50 is a whole other threshold
But
where it's like
penning him and Judge in
For 40.
for 40 home runs each, that's scary.
I don't think this move necessarily changes, and there's no way to ever know, but I don't think it guarantees the World Series. I don't
No,
think
their pitching
No,
still
it's
stinks.
baseball's too hard.
They still don't have pitching. So, I mean,
also,
and here's a little hot tip, little expert analysis. Pitching matters in baseball.
it
pitching
sure
matters
does,
in
Dave.
baseball, and
Sure does.
And bats can go
I
fucking
think
silent in
if
October.
they
in
could
short series.
replicate this year and you added Stanton to the mix, I think they would have won the World Series.
Yeah.
So obviously that's a big if. Like CC is getting older. You don't know if
CeCe's
Severino has
a
the
free
year
agent.
he had. You don't know if Judge. I think Judge will regress. Like But I'm saying if you took 2017 and added Stanton to the mix, I think they would.
Who's
But this is
protecting who in
also
that lineup?
Stanton's first year of being healthy. I mean, his previous
I
career
also
high was
think he's gonna
37.
get,
He's done that twice.
There is something to be said. You play in South Florida where they don't give a fuck, and suddenly the New York media spotlight's in your face.
He played in
Never know.
the World
Could have-
Baseball Classic
who-
with like jam-packed stadiums, and he crushed it.
Do not compare the World
Like
Baseball
stadium
Classic
environment,
to
that's
playing for the
definitely a
Yankees.
No,
comparison.
but Dave, like, it's kind of a hot take, but Dave's a little bit right. Like, Mike Stanton would hit fucking 3 home runs in front of 5,000 people when the Marlins were playing the Phillies.
The flip side
No,
being though that
I'm
half his
with
games
you.
at
I
home
agree
in
that, like,
Yankee
it's a
Stadium
completely
will add,
different
like,
animal.
10 more to it.
No, agree. Yeah, I mean,
So,
like,
I think the media pressure.
I can't
and
believe he's comparing the World Baseball Classic.
crazy.
to,
We're
like,
talking stadium environment. You obviously didn't watch the World Baseball Classic.
mean, yeah,
They were
You're
going
talking to
nuts.
someone
loud,
at your
but,
locker
like,
room, like,
yeah.
Yeah,
yo,
you're talking
why'd you
media.
take that
I'm talking
pitch?
fan attention.
I'm talking media.
Yeah, if the Yankees don't come out to a hot
Listen,
start,
playing in New York is not about like how loud the stadium is. It's about scumbag,
Of course it is. You
vulture
didn't hear the
report.
Astros saying that it made a big difference.
Well, the
They didn't
Astros are
win
a
a
bunch of
fucking
fucking
game in New
pussies.
York. But that you're saying that
He's
the
gonna
stadium
be-
doesn't
he's
make a
gonna be
difference.
at
It
home
definitely
in
makes a
New York,
difference.
dude. They're not going to be
I know-
booing him in New York.
Bobby Bonilla.
The fans are going to be good. It's going to be the
I understand
it's
that,
gonna be the media
but
and the,
it's a completely different environment. Fans are cheering you. There's a pressure, an added element of pressure that
But
comes
Jared,
with
you know, I mean, people always say about Boston, like some guys just disappear. Kyle Crawford or whatever.
that. Yeah, he was a mental midget.
We don't know anything about Stan.
No, I agree. But I would say that the biggest concern instead of environment is injury. The guy's career.
Well, injury is always, a major concern. I
Right.
agree with that.
He
The other
has-
thing so the Red Sox Twitter handle, which was a disgusting tweet, the fire emojis like they were happy for it.
Yeah.
Stoked.
Horrible
That was bad.
tweet. Horrible tweet. But if we're going like good for baseball, it's good for baseball. Stanton's in a market that like matters.
But the
Yeah.
Red Sox should not be doing
no,
cartwheels.
fuck that.
No, it
Well,
is.
Yeah.
all right,
No,
I'll
he's
say this.
right.
It's great that he's in a market that matters because wasting that guy wasting away in South Florida sucks. It's not good for baseball that he's on the fucking Yankees.
No,
It's right back to old Yankee baseball. They were the young, likable team 25 seconds ago. They went and basically this is
yeah,
almost
but
a
I
free
like
agency signing.
it's more fun to hate them. No.
yeah, it's good for baseball. It'd be better for baseball if Mike Trout played for the Phillies.
Same with same if you got my boy Bryce Harper like and like.
Bryce Harper, by the way, that's the fallout. The domino theory here is Bryce Harper's going to be a Cub. So welcome to
Well, they can
Chicago.
still sign Machado.
Yeah, welcome to Chicago,
Like,
Bryce.
but
that's going
they
to be
get
fun.
Machado,
Little Las
too.
Vegas boys. Chris
I'm
Bryant
Then
and
I will
Bryce
kill
Harper
myself.
are
Like
gonna
Bryce
fucking
Harper
smash.
to the Cubs, that's like good for like
Yeah, it
the
is.
Nationals.
Why does Bryce Harper want out of Washington so bad?
I think he just never. I don't think it was ever. I think, well, one, he's a Boris guy, right? So he's going to just take whatever
the money.
most money is.
Yeah.
And two,
But
I
like
don't
the
know if he's
Nationals
ever-
should be able to fucking pony up whatever they need to.
I do think he's going to. I mean, he wants to play probably with Chris Bryant. He's going to come to Chicago and it's going to be fucking sweet.
And meanwhile, I can't even do the Mets right now.
The Mets.
Sandy Alderson, he opened up the winter meeting saying he's like, well, the Mets farm system it's not exactly brimming with talent, and we didn't want a fake interest on Stanton, so here we are. Like, all right, thank
Why-
you. Sandy. And then he jokingly was like, hey, we've got Brandon Nimmo out there, so I think we're good.
Why
Like,
don't the Mets blow the whole thing up before, like, when they still have these guys have, value
youngest.
attached to them?
the window's closed, folks. Blow it up.
Right, blow it up.
Keaton Jones went as this is the kid who got bullied. He went as viral as like I've ever seen it. Like I couldn't move on social media. It was celebrity after celebrity.
Do you know who Patient X was?
Somebody who had a disease.
Jamie O'Grady.
No.
The first?
He was like one of the first.
No shit.
Fucking dork.
How'd you know that?
Because, like, a retweet through a retweet through a retweet.
Good. Well, I'm glad because it turns out his family's a bunch of racists.
Yeah,
nice
no,
to-
it's
you knew
coming.
it happened.
Jamie's
You knew
looking
it
in the mirror
happened.
being like, how could you do that, Jamie?
Yeah. So Jamie O'Grady just promoted a racist to the front news. This kid, great job, Jamie. This kid went fucking crazy.
Boy, that backfired on you, didn't Jimmy?
Yeah, great job. This kid, the mother is asking for donations probably to fucking turn around and give it to the Klan. Keaton Jones, kid got bullied. His mother stuck a camera in his face. Her mother is an absolute, like she basically bathes herself in the Confederate flag. I've heard people being like, yeah, he gets bullied because he like runs around with racist beliefs. I'm not saying he did. I didn't like the kid before I knew any of this. It's like enough already.
yeah.
He got so much support, I started hating him. It stinks to get bullied.
Well, it just got to the point. It was the tipping point where it's like everyone after the first 24 hours is just retweeting this kid so that everyone can be like, wow, you're such a great person.
Yeah.
The first few who jumped on, good on you. The
Yeah.
rest of the people, this is a PR move. Random athletes, random entertainers that have
Also-
nothing to do with. Nobody even cares if you were.
Find
endorsing
another
this
kid who's getting bullied.
That's
only
my
that-
thing. There's so many other kids who are getting bullied right now who are like, fuck Keaton Jones.
Not only that, but like maybe this kid is going to have a whirlwind, right? A Hollywood whirlwind. He's going to do everything for like a month. And then he's going to go back to school, and none of these fucking people are going to give a shit. And he's going to go back to getting bullied.
Dude,
why does someone just actually
know
take
what?
like interest in the kid and be like a mentor for his, you know what I mean? Like
How
be there
about
for
how
him.
about like just being like, yo, the Confederate flag's like a bad look.
Well, that's just the classic internet where
Every
anyone,
time somebody who unexpectedly gets famous, they're like, oh fuck.
and it's so funny that
Skeletons
the internet
galore.
like can't figure this out.
Ken
where-
Bone
I mean, they're
and-
going through it right now with the Me Too thing. Whenever someone pops up and they're like, "How could it be that person?" It's like, dude, don't you get the point? It could be everyone.
I don't even know that we consider these skeletons though, based on
No,
like,
they're not
It's
skeletons.
It's
They're
like
out there in front.
like
You
she's
don't.
doing interviews like hi Hitler.
Like, yo, it's
Like,
cool that like Justin Bieber made a 15-second video about you, but when you go back to school, when you're on the playground,
Right.
all those kids are gonna say is you're a fucking crybaby.
Right.
I saw
Like-
I
Oh,
saw
you
He
need Justin
needs like
Bieber to
one
fight you
person
for
to be
you?
like,
Like-
"Hey, I'll be, your mentor."
Yeah,
and
I'll
like
actually have your
help
back.
you. Yeah.
I saw J.R. Smith be like, you can't hold the kid, like the kid's beliefs may not be what his mother's beliefs are. I'm betting they are.
Yeah.
I'm betting this kid's growing up.
Yeah,
like,
but that's also not
That's
fair.
not really-
It's not fair in the fact that the kid didn't have a chance. If he like,
yeah, he didn't have a chance, but I'd like let's help bullies who maybe don't grow up in like wildly racist families. How about that?
it's just so classic how the internet does this. Like,
But that's
and
this
just
mother
watching
was
everyone
like,
try to like figure out where the line, like being like, well, I still back Keaton Jones, but is it like, you guys are all fucking frauds. Just get out of here.
The internet's a big fraud.
It
The whole
is.
thing
It's
is a
just the whole
fraud. You're like,
thing.
well,
They'll
I'm
suck
gonna
each
send a
other's
video.
dicks.
I'm gonna tweet it. I'm cool. I'm supportive.
Yeah.
It's like you
They
don't
all-
care about any of this stuff.
They all suck each other's dicks, and then they wake up and they're like, "Whoa, whose dick's in my mouth?" And then they're like, "Wait, I don't know you." Like, "Oh shoot, you got a Confederate
put this
flag
dick in my mouth?
on
Get
you.
this
You
dick
got,
out."
you got a Confederate flag on. Shit. Hey, how about you just
Shouldn't have blown that
how about you
racist.
just like look into something like more than 2 seconds before you just make a kid a fucking celebrity superstar
Well, honestly,
after a 5-second
You
video?
think about Justin Bieber, you think he was like heard the story
Right.
and like jumped on the computer and read up on it, or do you think his manager was like, "Yo, say something about this kid Keaton,
Right.
and ride the wave"?
let's
man.
move on to something we all agree on, and that's Kim Jong-un climbing a 9,000-foot mountain because he can control the weather is awesome.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
I mean,
his dad was born there.
on top of the mountain.
Yeah, in a volcano.
That's awesome.
That's how- I mean,
and
it's
that's
like- it's
why
like-
this guy's kicking our ass inside out, because he can control the weather.
There's a few times it was like in the Middle East when they had
Golf
that
and
orb.
eight. Didn't he-
Remember the glowing orb that they had in the Middle East?
Yeah, where
we
they
all
all
agreed
touched
that
it.
was magical powers.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
There are certain times where you just see foreign leaders have certain things on their resume. It's like we're fucked.
Yep.
Controlling the weather and climbing mountains.
He
we're
shot
in
an
trouble.
18 on a like
On
PGA
mini golf,
Tour.
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
No, mini golf.
On,
No. It
on
was
a full
yeah.
regulation golf
Yeah,
course.
yeah. The
He-
green, dude. There were
he
Sunday
holded-
greens.
Yeah.
Sunday greens.
Yeah,
Fucking
you hold
shot at
one
18.
every hole. This guy is a bad mamma Jim. I'm surprised Trump's like, oh yeah, I shot a 17. Like that, I could see.
Yeah, I
him-
climbed a 10,000-foot mountain.
That would be a funny tweet. Speaking of people we don't care for, this 6-year-old kid, #1 earner on YouTube, $11 million, reviewing games.
Drop dead.
2 other people, both Logan Paul and Jake Paul, both on this list. Jake Paul turned Manhattan upside down this weekend. He had like a pop-up store, and it looked like fucking the Berlin Wall came down. There were people everywhere.
I saw that, and I just want to say I feel so bad for the parents that had to bring their teenagers there and be like, why are we here? And like trying to be a good parent and have to stand in the cold for a YouTube star to pop out for 15 seconds. That sucks.
And there was like the media, though, there was someone maybe from like TechCrunch or somebody. She's like, all people are yelling right now at me is Team 10, bitch. Like, that's when they just run around and yell it in your face. Like you put a camera in their face.
They're
like,
bullies.
Team 10, bitch.
They're bullies. They
They
bullied
are.
the Gonzalez
this
twins.
is-
Yeah,
whatever.
fuck. I put a PS to them. They're probably fucking starving on the streets of Brazil again.
Those fucking twins.
Those fucking
They're
twins.
adults being like the Paul brothers bullied us out of the house.
They thought they were going to slow down
Those
the fucking
kids
Paul
have
twins.
less-
Well,
They
the
have
internet's
no
so fucking
self-respect.
stupid. This
No
whole thing,
self-respect.
everything's so
You know what
stupid.
this is? This is, you know how we're afraid of like teenagers who get out of school?
Yeah.
The Paul brothers are like breeding
no.
a whole generation.
Oh,
of that.
they
They have
are
an army of that.
They are pure California team. through
mean.
and through.
And
They're
they're
every
like-
fear of mine
So mean.
incarnated.
They are also like people now mimicking, so it's like you run around with your own, like they call them vlog teams, and they're all based on the Pauls.
This is a bad
He's
sign.
gonna be the first billionaire.
I'm
would
gonna get
love-
my ass kicked by a vlog
Yeah.
team. I know it.
I would love to know what the Martinez twins are up to right now. Like, oh, they didn't think we could understand. They didn't think that. It boiled down to they didn't understand that the Martinez twins, I guess, could sort of understand English, and like the Pauls didn't
just been
think they
making fun of them.
could, so they're making fun of them, and like they kind of understood. Grow up, dude.
The fact that there are two twins
Martinez
that are
twins.
like adult, I think they're adults, right?
I don't know.
Maybe in their early 20s.
Man child.
Move into a Vine star's house, get bullied, and then think if they put out like a press release being like, we were bullied at this Vine star's house, the world's gonna be like, wow, the Martinez twins.
Like
we
they were
feel
gonna get
bad
the
for you.
Keaton Jones treatment. Like celebrities gonna come out for the Martinez twins. Yo, and
You
also if
fucking
you're
moved into
if
a
you're
Cali
part of
Teens Vine
Team 10,
house.
bitch, you just fucking ride that out. You don't rock the boat at all. When you get put on Team 10, you let
Oh, yeah.
Jake Paul do whatever he wants.
Yeah, you
to.
get shit in your mouth. You stay on Team 10.
Absolutely.
Unbullyable.
Yeah.
The Pauls are unbullied.
Yeah, because they're like
They're
have
the
that-
bullies.
They
Yeah,
have
they're the
that
bully.
certain California team where like they're bimbos, they're mimbos, and anything they say I know is cooler, and like they come up with words I haven't heard. I'll hear in like 2 years. The whole fucking combo. You can't go at them. There's nothing you can say back to them.
They're basically literally like they're Al Capone and say they're the untouchables.
They need someone to beat them up. Actually beat them up. That's the only way you could stop.
But
Them.
I'm sure they got like major.
Yeah, no, they would they would just whip out skateboards and just crack them over your head. Suck.
The Maury video. We're into the post show. The
Use
Maury
this stick.
Povich. Is it broken?
No, it's not turning back on.
So I was just talking to air.
No, we heard you.
The Maury Povich. So
No, you're good.
the Maury Povich video came out. Tex, it's fight week, December the 15th.
December 15th.
So Tex thought he was on Maury Povich because they're interested in the fight. Turns out it was an elaborate Henny's PMT basically set up.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. You work together. You guys work.
He doesn't really work. He just kind of.
You haven't showed up all week. All right. And by the way, what are you, the handlers here? You're the second?
Yeah, we take care of him.
What's your name?
I'm PFT. What's up?
Yeah, what up?
Maury, hey Maury, I'm sorry that your set was disrespected by such a
Hey, for real? All right, enough. Tex, enough. Hank, enough. Save it for the ring, all right? Make sure everybody tune in to Rough and Rowdy December 15th on pay-per-view.
Wouldn't your antenna go up a little bit?
Just a little.
If somebody
But
was like,
that's
"Hey,
Tex.
Tex, hey KFC, you gotta bring you on Maury right now." Like, what?
I heard that he was like coming back in the car from Maury and being like, man, I should have known. I should have seen that one coming.
It is building up. It's a huge week. December the 15th is $9.99. The pay-per-view event, if you buy it before the day of the fight. We have a press conference tomorrow at 4:30. We'll be live
Get
on
excited.
Facebook, Twitter, all that. The weigh-in is going to be Thursday night in West Virginia. The fight is Friday. Could be the last week that Rhea and Hank are an actual couple. So a lot of things on the line.
Big.
Last
Fight week buzz.
fight week buzz. There's nothing like it. Last
When is your diet gonna start after Tex wins?
I don't know. We'll have to maybe like Rough and Rowdy 10. I'll do whatever.
also
Maybe a SummerSlam Rough and Rowdy.
quick shout out to this terrorist in New York, the worst terrorist of all time.
Literally.
There's going to be nothing worse than being a terrorist and having your bomb prematurely explode. That's your moment, and you're just laying on the subway, and the only person you blew up is yourself.
It's
over.
Yeah.
kind of inconvenienced people's commutes, and that's
Yeah, I
about
was
it.
yeah.
Like, not even really.
I had
And there's
people
pictures of
texting
them.
me being like, "Was your commute bad?" I was like, "No."
Nope.
Yeah, and there's pictures
when the dust clears and
he
you're
is just
on
laying
the
there
ground.
half,
Looking like an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Fucking loser.
this guy, this is his. He'll never get a second chance. Good. It's nice to see a terrorist just fuck up like that.
Yeah.
Did he like claim? Is he like ISIS? Because whoever he claims is like.
I don't think you claim. I don't
that's a
think
bad
he
look.
gets the claim. I think it's the other way around.
Everyone
So
claims
nobody's
everything.
And
touching
ISIS is
him.
gonna be like,
Nobody's
no
going to
thanks.
claim it.
Yeah.
They're going to say he was a
Lone
lone
wolf.
wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team
So,
10. He was a Team 10 member.
Imagine if he yelled Team 10, bitch.
I mean,
Wild.
the world is just so fucking crazy. I would not put past Team 10 to be like, just start whatever the fuck.
All right, that's the rundown. It's
Fight week. Do you have a pick?
Oh, so Hank is back up to the favorite. I checked
Okay.
online, so he's minus 125 now. I still has to pick him. I don't know if I do the Herb Street, like I'm calling the fight, so I can't.
Yeah, you
like,
can't.
I never understand that, by the way. That makes That's one of the things of all the things that make no sense to me is when Herb Street just can't say who he
Yeah,
thinks
it's
is
like,
gonna win the
oh,
game.
I'm a big journalist now.
Yeah,
even
like-
though I like openly root for Ohio State all the time, but I'm not going to call this TCU Oklahoma State game because
Right.
I'm calling it.
And just say who you think's gonna win. That
Yeah.
doesn't like.
Right. You didn't
it's
put a bet
crazy.
on it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a good fight.
It's gonna
because
be a
like
gr-
I do think Hank is more athletic, but Tex got the fucking eye. He's got that like mean look.
Experience and
So
lunacy
unpredictable.
over everything.
But does experience count when the experience is? If you watch Texas fight
You said
back,
the experience was bad. I get it.
I mean, he
but I'm
was jumping
saying,
around like a spaz.
I think that like in the moment, like before the bell rings, I think Tex
Yes.
will be a little more comfortable, and
Yeah.
I think Hank will be like
That's true.
nervous.
I
the
think-
first 15 seconds will definitely be like a hold on.
Even
let's be
you, to a
careful.
degree, coming down. I don't know that Hank will ever have like more adrenaline in his body
Yes.
than walking to the ring.
Correct.
Like I can't even
I
imagine.
can't imagine either.
And by the way, I
Over
watched
everything for
Lomachenko. It was like the fight on ESPN. That is precisely why, for people who watch that fight, first, do you know, he's like awesome.
Yeah,
Lomachenko.
yeah.
He fought a guy half his size, 100 years old. It was the worst fight ever.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just grabbing, ugh, it was gross. That is why Rough and Rowdy will succeed.
Saving boxing.
Yeah, we'll have more action in the first 30 seconds. Oh, and another little tidbit for all the people like, I don't know if we want to watch it. The first fight of the night will be free to everybody. So
Ooh,
that'll
nice.
be on Twitter,
That's
Facebook
smart.
Live, and then it's going to cut
Get a
off
little
after the
taste.
first. Just get a
It's
little
like a
taste of
drug
what
dealer
it is.
giving you a little sample, then you're
Also, we're working on Hank's entrance, and we have a little montage video. Maybe some of our old friends, famous friends, athletes might be in the montage video.
Ooh.
So a little.
Are
might
you
wanna tune in.
not worried about like Hollywood Hank here because it's
What do you mean?
like
No,
it's
no.
glitz and glamour and famous friends on the
No, he doesn't know.
entrance
He has
and-
nothing to do with that.
and
He
Tex
just
is
focused
gonna
on
be
7:15.
sitting
I
there.
I'm handling
literally
that.
can't imagine what will be going through like Hank's body walking to the ring.
No, I'm
Like
handling
put
the other
yourself
stuff.
in his shoes where he's looking
Listen,
out.
I'm handling all that stuff. He hasn't had to worry about it, what we're wearing, all that shit. None of that is coming into Hank's radar. He's worried on December 15th. I'll handle the
How many
theatrics.
people? Like 5,000?
I've never been in this venue. It's generally anywhere between 2,000 and 5,000.
Chris Bennett fighting?
Oh yeah, he fights everyone.
Nice.
He finds everyone all night long.
He's a career
His
fighter.
brother, we were debating whether Hank and Rhea can make it through a loss. His brother lost. That was the whole Mr. Steal Your Girl situation. Not only are they still together, they're with child.
Oh, wow.
So, anything
December
can happen.
5th, the 15th, there will be blood.
Let's go.
$9.99 becomes $15.99 day of fight.